Okay, here I am back with Hitchhiker, the game. I been a while. Again, I don't expect much from this video really, but I do remember enjoying this game when I played it. So, obviously there's not going to be a lot of voiceover from me, but I hope you enjoy the story of it all. And let's go to the next ride. I turned
It's
down
the
the
second
volume
house on the right here. No, wait, the third.
a little
Don't you
bit.
remember where it is? I thought you spent your whole childhood here.
Do you know what put us on top of the food chain? Do you know? And please don't say opposable thumbs. Plenty of animals have those. Possums, koalas, something called the waxy monkey leaf frog. They're nothing special. Forget about thumbs, okay? Memory is what put us here.
Forget about those.
So many of our dreams are set in the places where we used to live. We want to see them, visit them again. There should be a rule, a kind of social convention. The old apartment rule works like this. We can show up any place we used to live and simply explain, oh, I used to live here. There's nothing strange about it. The people who live there just throw open their doors and invite us in to have a look around. So we can go back home again. So we can be whole. Hey,
What?
are you
Talking to?
keeping an eye out? Oh dear. I didn't mean to put you to sleep with my talking.
Oh, I blacked out, apparently. What am I supposed to be looking for?
We're looking for Asper Street. And at least it used to be called that. The
Okay.
problem is that a few years ago they rearranged all the letters of the street signs in this neighborhood. Very
do that?
impractical. I didn't catch your name. I'm Hops.
Hello, Hops. Hops, really? How did I get here?
You don't remember. Well, they say sleep is
No.
the cousin of death.
They didn't show
Well,
me.
you were lucky I happened to find you in that cornfield. Some of the places
yeah.
I'm asked to lecture at these days, dubious at best.
Apparently I was just left for dead in the cornfield. So, Hops, I have a question.
No, just a second. Let's find this Asper Street, please, before we begin our inquiries. Like I say, they might have rearranged the letters a bit.
It might be jumbled up. I can't see the signs, the letters on the signs at all. I see you. Kind of, I care. I want to look at things, but I need to look at the signs. Dalton Street? No. You said Asper. Reeps? No. Wait.
Ah, yes, that's it. Very
Is it?
good.
Okay.
So, we're on our way. Now,
I did it.
there was something you wanted to ask.
You're the next guard? I don't know what that means. Can you answer? Like you're going to pretend not to know me, but then...
Yes, then it's going to turn out that big surprise. I do know you.
Right, a game show hostess trapped in the radio will give you away.
A person trapped in the radio?
I just mean we've met before, right?
Oh, yes. We've all met you along this highway. Now, I picked you up because I could tell you're looking for something. Something you've lost.
Are you also searching for
Now,
something?
we're all looking for something on this road. I've never met anyone who wasn't.
What are you trying to find?
My dog.
Oh,
Well, she's been missing for a long time now.
maybe she got bored of your lectures. Let's not harass the guy that's giving us a ride. Dump us out on her ass. What's her name?
Hops, like me.
Her?
Stupid idea, naming a dog after yourself. They constantly think they're being trained. Every time someone you know stops you in the street. Made her a little bit high-strung. So, Vern mentioned this problem you have with a photo.
You know the raisin farmer guy?
Vern? Sure. Now, I know almost everybody on this road. Well, there's not many of us after all. Excellent raisins that guy Vern has. Did you try one?
Unfortunately, I did.
Delicious. Am I right? So, okay, show me this photo.
Sure, it's in my backpack. In my backpack. Photo. Show to driver. Pretty
So,
easy.
you're looking for her. What happened to her?
Well, I don't know.
Well, a singed photograph is never a good sign. I'm sorry, though. You don't remember anything?
You mean it's not a good sign?
Objects are imbued with memory around here and tell stories. Sometimes rather lengthy and pointless
Sorry
ones, to
about
be
that.
honest. But not in this instance. Well, I can help you with one part. Now, you two came by my house, yes? See, that's my silo. There in the background.
Okay, finally put away the picture. You have a drain cell in the backyard?
Yes, I got a lot of dogs. After a while, the kitchen got completely full. I'm not very good at getting rid of things, as you can see. Anyway,
Yeah.
I invited you two
Good
in
order.
and put the kettle on the stove. But you never wound up making it to the front door. There was some kind of argument.
With you? No way.
No, just you two doing the arguing.
Oh.
She suddenly had to take a call. You got impatient.
Where's the call from?
Now, I don't know, but you didn't seem happy about it. I had the feeling it was a recurring thing. Someone who's in the habit of getting in the way between you two.
Can you help me?
Well,
find her?
I'm happy to help. However I can. What do you have in mind?
Take me to the house would be good.
My house? I'll do you one better.
Meaning?
If you want to know what happened to her, why don't you just ask her yourself?
I'll just ask the picture. Why not? That'll work.
You haven't asked me yet where we're headed.
Okay, where are we headed?
The warehouse of lost things. Impressed?
More confused. Sounds like a discount store.
Oh, yes. Vern said you were pretty funny. Oh, okay. It's this warehouse that contains everything you've ever lost in your life. You can find anything there, even feelings. But you only get 15 minutes to look.
What I'm wondering is how he had time to talk to Vern about me when he just found me in the cornfield, which is where I think I left off the last time. That seems like an oversight. That's the time.
It really threw me the last time I was there. I got distracted by some mittens. Yeah, I had as a kid. Left them at a bus stop sometime in the mid-60s. After that, my parents bought those
What year
things that
is
clip
it?
your mittens to your coat so it wouldn't happen again.
What year is it? If he was a kid in the 60s, how old is he now, I wonder? I probably asked this before, what time period this is supposed to be in. He's got cassettes, so it's got to be like in the 80s or 90s. Unless he's just got a really out-of-date radio. No, I mean, how can that be?
Well, why not? Shamanic tribes of the Amazon believe that in order to heal, you have to journey into the other world, find the thing you've lost among the spirits, and bring it back. Now, and to think about all the things we misplace. Atlantis, huh?
Oh, he's
And
not
we lost
talking.
an entire city once. Why shouldn't we get a second chance just to go back and retrieve some of the things we've left behind?
So you think she will be there?
I suppose. Well, I've never looked for people. It definitely works for pets, though. I found several of my dogs there when they run away from time to time.
But you only get 15
Stick
minutes.
with me, you'll see. Just keep your eyes peeled.
Apparently you get...
Now, if I remember correctly, it's only about another 20 minutes from here.
You done? Apparently you get multiple visits, even though you said you only get 15 minutes. So, which is it? 15 minutes or as much as you want? Mondale Furrow. Because he's found several of his dogs there. Ah, the fresh air. Why are all the signs blurry? I guess they didn't want to make up names for all the signs. Lola dearest, greeting from Spokane. I'm visiting for a lecture. Wish you were here. My hotel room is shaped like this. Your friend Hops. Lola Montez. The song from Bull Beats. Also an actual person. I don't remember much about her, but she was a dancer. I think that's where they came up with the Lola spider dance thing. It's in the song. Check it out. Bull Beats, Lola Montez. Good song. I looked at that already. Oops. That was a mistake. Now what am I supposed to do? Just brush my teeth real quickly here. Got a number on there. What now, Hops? Oh, continue conversation. I know that was an option. He's not continuing.
Peculiar.
Seem agitated.
It's nothing. I'm just wondering about this green light. Are you one of these people who's good with cars?
I don't drive ever. I've never driven. Yep.
I was hoping you might know. I never saw it before until you got into the car.
Do you have a manual?
A car manual? Oh no. That's not the sort of book I keep in here.
In your car?
I'm a humanities teacher. No, I think we'll wait to find a mechanic someplace. Perhaps that part-time quiz show hostess. Ah, the green light. The epic sense of man's urgency. The future that keeps receding from us. Yes, I suppose you've read The Great Gatsby, too.
No.
It's probably nothing major, just a reminder to get something checked. But what do I know? I'm not the technical sort. Oh, we could ask Lola. Well, she's very good with these things.
In relation to the Darlene, the radio hostess?
Probably not, young man. Lola's a kind of oracle. She's given me lots of good advice, right from where you're sitting. Besides, more to the point, I'd like to check with her about directions, just to make sure we're pointed the right way.
I feel like we're going in
See
circles.
if you can find her here.
Here? She's hiding in this car.
Well, she's quite small, you see. A toy bear. Now, I found her at the World's Fair in Barcelona, 1929, at an exhibition about alchemy. Lola Montez. Well, she's somewhere in this car now. Feel free to rummage around as much as you need.
That's 1929, he said. It seems like an awful long time ago for him. He'd be ancient by now. That doesn't seem right. So he has me looking for a bear. A toy bear. There's a key in there.
What have you got there?
It's a key.
Interesting.
Floating
Looks
in the
familiar.
air. Which should look familiar. It's in your car.
There she is. Ah, Lola. Put her on the glove box lid, my boy. That's where she likes to speak.
She speaks. We'll see about that. Wind up. Let's hear this. Oh yeah, that sounds like English to me. She speaks?
Yes, sometimes directly, sometimes in more of a roundabout way. Lola, dearest, now I'm here with this young fellow here, and well, the warehouse. Now, it's left up here on Concord Avenue, right? She's not ready to talk yet.
Something we can do?
She's lonely, and she misses her friends.
You and I aren't good enough company?
It's nothing personal. We're just not magical. Fellow
Oh.
memory objects. That's her preferred company. Trinkets like her, lost and found many times over the years, imbued with the memories of everyone who's ever claimed them as their own. Get enough of them together, and things start to get interesting. The present moment peels back like wallpaper to reveal the past behind it and the future ahead.
So this bear can tell the future.
Her and her friends, yes. She's very good. She even remembers my dog's names.
Very crazy. How many dogs do you have?
Well, it depends on how many are missing at any given time.
Jeez.
Currently, Hops is the only one who's out of pocket. She's been gone for almost 9 months.
Jeez.
I'd very much like to find her.
I bet. That's a long time. That dog could be anywhere by now. 9 months? Have you been looking for her this whole time?
Well, no, I couldn't look for her these last months. I got a bit detained.
Detained?
Yes, it all started when I was buying some tube socks.
Oh,
I
of
was
course.
on the escalator, trying to leave the mall. Do you ever have that thing where you buy something and you know it's the right thing, but you start worrying about it just as you're leaving?
No.
I was staring at the socks, wondering if they were the right length. Now, I knew they were, but I must have not been paying attention. Because suddenly, I slipped down that crack at the end of the escalator, right where you're supposed to step off.
What? It's probably... I don't know if it's stranger than talking bear. Seriously?
Yes, exactly the thing kids are always worrying about, getting sucked down the escalator.
That seems a little crazy. Crazy, man.
Well, first quite quickly, and then very slowly.
And of all the crazy things he said...
Before you know it, you're banging around in this chute, and then you land at the bowling green. That's what they call the entrance. That's a little area with some onboarding materials and that fake grass carpeting, so the landing isn't so rough. It's the most fantastic place. Under the escalator, just vast. Like falling out of bed and landing on the moon.
Are there other people?
Oh, no. There are other people there, but not much good for company. Everyone's just
No.
waiting to get out.
But yes.
Very poserish scene down there. Let me tell you. A lot of staged ennui.
I don't know what that word means. What is there to do down there?
Oh, not much really. There's an old black and white TV that only gets a few channels. There's some old board games just lying around, but they're all missing pieces and instructions. There was one box that promised 8 games in one. But I couldn't figure out for the life of me how to play a single game. A couple of decks of cards, all incomplete. I must have dreamt 20 times that I found the 4 of clubs.
How did you escape?
Well, they open the escalator every year on January 1st. Well, to clear everyone out. They used to do it more often, but then, well, yeah, budget cuts. I fell in the beginning of April, one of the last cold weekends of the year. Really tough thing to get your head around, being trapped in there almost a whole calendar year.
Very trying.
Pretty much the only thing that passes for excitement there is when somebody new drops in. Pretty quickly, you learn to tell the difference between the real people and the mannequins they drop down the chute.
How can you not realize what the difference is?
Sure. Well, that's how they keep everyone fed down there. They stuff mannequins full of food and supplies, put them
Makes
on the
sense.
escalator, and just let them slide down the chute. Well, that's a big moment when they drop the mannequins down. Really breaks up the monotony. Everyone rushes over to tear the mannequin apart to get their hands on the food inside.
Like a strange system. The whole thing is strange.
Oh, indeed. But I guess it's the easiest way to get the food to slip down the crack. Now, one time, a real guy fell down the shaft and was mistaken for a mannequin. Now, he was half torn to shreds before I pulled him out of there. Poor fella didn't look lifelike enough.
Right? How do you not know whether he's a mannequin or not?
Oh, yes. He was really quite beside himself. Now, he gave me his pipe as a token of appreciation for saving him from the mob. Well, I still keep it in my pocket.
Some story. Oh, for me? That's the sticker. Seems much later somehow than when you started this story. It does. What happened?
Oh, look. Let's give it to her place.
So Lola?
Let's see if she's feeling more sociable. Lola, dear, are you feeling more chatty now? She says her tea party is still missing 2 guests. You see, we just need to find 2 more of her friends.
Magazine? Oh, the cassette tape just popped up.
Ah, of course. My audiobook about the Gulag makes perfect sense. Only 1 more object to find now.
Why does she care about a cassette tape?
Oh, well, it's something I used to play for her in the car an awful lot. There was this one story she used to adore.
What was the story?
The story? Well, it's about 2 guys. In a way, 2 guys like us who were side by side, both waiting for something to happen.
Sounds pretty boring.
Now, these 2 fellas
Go
were
on.
both prisoners in the Gulag. Do you know what the Gulag was?
Sounds like nonsense to me.
So, the Gulag. That was these forced labor camps where they used to send people in Russia, right? The thing is, the Gulags weren't closely guarded. It was pretty easy to escape.
Why was that?
Because these camps were often the absolute middle of nowhere. You could escape, but then what would you do? Well, you'd starve to death. So there was a trick. It was called the sandwich. Now, say you and I wanted to escape the Gulag. 2 guys like us, friends. We'd recruit another guy, a 3rd guy, to escape with us. Now, preferably a nice, fat, buttery guy. The fat guy was called the sandwich because the idea is that the 2 buddies, us, we'd kill and eat the sandwich on the way home to survive. It's great, right? Maybe I didn't tell the story right.
Nothing. It's very funny. It's a hell of a meal plan.
Well, I haven't told you the best part yet.
I'm all ears.
Well, there was one time these 2 guys escaped with a sandwich. But there was a problem. They finished the sandwich too soon. Didn't ration him out long enough. He was all gone. And they still had days to walk through the Siberian tundra.
Yeah, I'm blacking out.
These guys were great friends, but they were also hardened criminals. And so they knew that whichever one of them fell asleep would be eaten by the other one. But the code of criminal friendship didn't allow them to acknowledge this. So they had to keep playing it, nonchalant, chatting about stuff, whatever people talked about back then, trudging through the snow.
So they survived?
Who? Oh, those two convicts. Oh, no. One of them fell asleep and got eaten by the other. But it's their ability to keep face that I always think about. Their honor that couldn't admit any suspicion. I mean, you don't totally trust me, right? Well, I can see you looking out the corner of your eyes. You don't think I know where I'm going.
I've been driving for quite a while and gotten nowhere. Scenic break. Oh, nice. I can look at the atmosphere. It's very pretty, actually. I mean, I know it's not like the most polished looking game, but I like it. I like this style of artwork. Sometimes better than the more polished stuff. Continue.
Listen, can I ask you an honest question?
I don't have all the answers like Lola.
Okay, here goes. This girlfriend of yours, why is it so important for you to find her? I mean, okay, the burnt photo, damsel in distress, etc., etc. I get it. But if you can't remember anything about her...
We'll always have this.
Actually, now I remember one thing.
See? This is Lola's influence.
Sure.
It's starting to work. You feel it, right?
All you have to do is find your way back to me.
I remember her name is Kira.
Let's keep him as our pet.
With a firefly capturing a glass bottle.
You two didn't even mean to capture it. It just flew into the empty bottle.
Maybe I could find it at the warehouse.
Well, for your sake, I hope so.
What do you mean?
I think you know. You're like me. The past is the only place left for us. When we were young, we thought the past could only tie us down. Everything we wanted, freedom, lay ahead on the open road. Well, that was yesterday, and this is today. Now the past is all you've got, and the future is full of pain.
Think it's too late to finish things.
Well, when we get to the warehouse, remember to keep an eye out for a firefly in a glass bottle. It shouldn't be hard to spot. They tend to keep that place pretty dimly lit.
Yeah? Am I still looking for stuff for Lola? Can I continue the conversation? Okay. Let's saving it. I think.
Oh, look.
Please, no more raisins.
Looks like Vern started doing some advertising. I guess he's finally decided to take matters into his own hands. Normally, he's so stoic, letting things take their own course, never complaining.
The truth for me.
Well, he was just trying to help you. Seems like you can use it. You're totally infected with this frontier spirit, am I right? Always move ahead, always continue along the two-lane blacktop. Maybe Vern exaggerates a bit, but at least he knows these parts. You should turn back here. No, I'm serious.
Why are you looking around so much?
It's just Lola. Blast nothing.
You're lost, aren't you?
Someone changed the street signs. Him. He's been here. I swear it was the second left past the red house. But
Ooh.
don't worry. We'll find it. It's right around here.
You know, it seems like we've been going in circles. But I haven't been paying attention, so I don't know if we're actually going in circles or if it just feels like it. Do you have a map somewhere?
No, it seems to have disappeared along with the car manual. I just want to find my dog. These streets all look the same. This is worse than falling down an escalator. Here, take this. See if you can figure out which way is east.
Something else.
Are you sure? I mean, look through it and see if it tells you which way is east.
Look through it. I don't think this is gonna work the way, yeah. Weird. Stranger and stranger.
No luck, huh? Well, maybe it does something useful.
Give it to Lola.
Oh, listen. She's starting to talk. Hopefully we can get out of this maze now and head on our way. Lola, dear, this young man and I, we're looking for... She's saying something. Something about you. A car crash? No. He's fine. Well, just look at him. She thinks you've caused some kind of accident. I can vouch for this young man, Lola. Well, he's been with me almost the entire afternoon. She says she knows who you are and that she wants to help you. She's gathered these memory objects for a purpose, for you to put together, to bring you earthly knowledge, she says.
There she goes.
Very peculiar.
Assemble the memory objects. That's a keyhole. Whoops. Keep thinking it's back. It's not escape either. How do I get it out of there? Sure. Even turning this thing is weird. You gotta click on it to turn it, I guess. So, take it off. Oh, I see. Okay. That goes in there. Key goes in the keyhole. Set goes in there. Kaleidoscope. Whoops, not there. Goes in that hole there. What in the world?
Well, isn't that something? It's alchemy, my boy. Art. A camera. Your means for turning water into wine, redeeming the past, renewing memories.
Got an achievement. What am I supposed to do to the photograph?
Well, nothing needs redeeming more than the American suburbia. Now, am I right? Americana, where the surreal intermingles with the mundane. Here's your chance, my boy. Create a photo journal. Win some awards.
I thought this camera's gonna work very well. I'm looking through the tape.
Fireflies, sent directly from your memory, I suppose, to guide you. Oh, hello there, Lampiridine.
This camera goes back in time, like 20 years younger.
Oh. Oh, those sideburns. Don't let my students get a hold of that. I think they're not done yet. They want you to take more photos.
To oblige.
They want to show us the way, but they can only do it through photos.
Pretty. Okay, am I supposed to be taking photos? I can't take any. Can I? God damn it. Sorry. There we go. There's a guy at the thing.
Gee, I didn't notice him standing back there. Should we go back and pick him up?
Hell no. It's not.
Who is that guy anyway? You don't sound very glad to see him.
Can I see that photo again?
I think they're not done yet. They want you to take more photos.
How do you know? Okay, where are they? Wow. That's cool. Going right through the houses like that, and right through the windows. Of course, I don't know where they are. There we go. Not seeing an option to take a photo. We gotta keep an eye on them. Make sure I don't miss anything. Cameras bought and sold. Trading post.
Trading post, huh? Interesting proposition. I expect you get something rather valuable in exchange for this particular camera.
Why would I want to get rid of a magical camera? Unless it leads to me finding Kira. I guess that could be. Yeah, that's probably what happens. Anytime now, fireflies. Waiting. Tentpole. Warehouse of lost things. Closed.
What?
Oh, man.
It can't. Ah, no! No! My dog!
Don't worry, Hops. We'll find her.
How? If I can't find her in the past, I don't have a chance of finding her in the future.
Like you said, we can redeem memories.
Oh, that was just nonsense I said to cheer you up.
Has it all been nonsense? Maybe the fireflies can help us one last time.
I just want to find my dog.
Just follow the fireflies. I guess to the dog, right? Where'd they go? Oh. Something special about the house? No? Hear something.
Is that a dog collared in the street?
Think we found her.
I suppose, but what's happened to her? She's invisible. She's lost in time since the warehouse closed its doors. That's it. Capture her with that camera of yours.
Such a strange idea, the camera. Made out of various
Oh,
things.
you're a good dog, Hops. You ran past a funny mailbox through a door, and we'll find you, don't worry. We've got to find that house.
Okay. Am I supposed to use the camera? I can't look at the pictures, can you? The fireflies? Yeah. There it is.
That's
Yes.
the one. Hang on.
Kind of made it easier to find out. Whoa! We just ran right through the garage. Anything look familiar? Where are we?
Look, the silo. That's my house. Funny how you can come upon the very place you live and not even recognize it. All depends on the angle you... Hey! There's Hops! Thank goodness. Oh, I've almost got her back. Listen, I didn't realize the warehouse was closed, but we must do it again. Now you have to promise me, pinky promise, that we're going to meet again in a year, okay? This same spot. We won't exchange contact info or anything like that. We'll keep it old school. Meet here in 1 year's time. What do you say?
Sounds crazy. But I'll do it.
Wise plan, young man. People like to say that you can't live in the past. Well, look at me. I'm living proof to the contrary. Look, your fireflies are back.
My fireflies. Personally, I own them.
Seems like they're waiting to give you one last memory.
Yeah, what is that
Pops,
about?
wait for me!
Why were we driving and then suddenly, I mean, in a garage and then suddenly driving again?
I just think it would be fun to ring the bell. I lived here my entire childhood. I feel like I have the right.
Sure, but we better make it quick. Lots of driving to do still.
Hello. What can I do for you two?
This is gonna sound funny, but
Not at all. Come right in.
oh, sorry, I've gotta take this. To me, it's perfect here. I don't understand what's so great about our life in Seattle. Don't you ever think about making a change?
Sure, but this isn't the kind of change I had in mind. I get it. You grew up here, so it's your baseline of normal. But this just isn't my idea of an adventure.
Adventure. It's real here. It's a good place to grow up, to have children. At least it was for me. I can always find myself here. Same stars, same fence, same mailbox.
Waiting for someone to say something. Oh, trade camera. I guess that was a memory that the photo gave me.
Hey, you need a ride someplace?
Yeah, the apparently the photo brought back a memory, and that was the one last what did you say? One last memory or something like that. Anyways, that was fun. I enjoyed the ride, the actual ride of in and metaphorically the ride. That was fun. Yeah, I'll do another one of these hopefully soon, and I will see you then. Bye.